Hello there, I'm Rusty Miller, a realtor with Samson Properties. My mission is not just helping people buy or sell homes in our area. I'm also really passionate about fostering a strong community spirit and supporting local businesses. As part of this effort, I've taken up the role of interviewing business owners in our community. These interviews provide an opportunity for individuals to get insights into the local businesses and the inspiring stories behind them. By highlighting the business and its owner, I hope to encourage our community to shop local and support our fellow entrepreneurs. Whether you are looking to buy or sell a home in the area, I am here to assist you. Please feel free to reach out to me by visiting our website at www.parkbench.com/Jarrettsville. Let's build a vibrant community together. Thank you. Hi, I'm Rusty Miller. I'm a realtor with Samson Properties, and I'm here today with Adam Henry, who's the CFO for Whole Body Balance, an alternative medicine practice. And we're going to learn today how Adam got into the business, what exactly the business is, and what the benefits for you would be. This is Adam, of course, so I'll let him take over from this point and just tell us a little bit about the business.
So thanks. Whole Body Balance, essentially we are a wellness clinic. We focus on a variety of services. Essentially we do wellness for weight loss. We also do peptide therapy, hormone therapy for both men and women. We have two clinic locations, one here in Bel Air, one in Havre de Grace. And essentially, we are trying to provide the community with proactive services rather than reactive. So we are a medically supervised weight loss clinic at its core, but it's not just weight loss that we do. So we work with our clients to truly figure out the root cause of any conditions that they are coming to us, whether it's just general wellness, they want to lose weight, they want to get into a better shape, they're heading towards retirement and they just want to be able to enjoy those years. We help them to invest in themselves in that way, physically and mentally in their health. But we also want to make sure that clients that are coming for recovery from injury, for things, that we're also assisting them. So that's hence why we're whole body. We want to focus on the whole body, not just one aspect of who you are.
So when we were talking earlier, you mentioned that weight loss, everybody thinks I just need to eat properly or eat less or something like that. But one of the things that you discover in the process is that a lot of times there's an underlying cause of the weight gain.
Yeah, and that is true. A lot of people have this belief that it's just, oh, well, if I eat vegetables and I run for a mile, I'm going to be, a Kardashian. Like I'll ever be. But the truth of the matter is that sometimes there are medical conditions as to why. Estrogen, testosterone levels, other things in the body that could be a inhibitor for why you're struggling to lose the weight, why you're struggling to maintain it. And then there's also the other component to it, which is habit. I mean, when you think about it, some of us don't realize what habits we have with food. We always claim we've got good habits, but look, I'm a child of the 70s and 80s, okay? Every day after school, you had a Hostess cupcake when you came home. And then all of a sudden in your 20s and 30s, you're coming home from work and you're still having a snack just because you did it for 20 years. So, sometimes you just need something to help you break habits you don't even know you have. And that's where we really try to help find all of those kind of secret little add-ons that are happening so that we can really help people get past that, get to a permanent lifestyle change with a relationship with food, permanent lifestyle change with a relationship to what exercise and activity really has to mean. And I say that because this isn't about, we aren't about selling a meal replacement bar. We're not about doing smoothies or something that only if you're eating that are you going to be successful. I want you, if you want to eat Mediterranean, eat Mediterranean. If you like certain foods, great, but how can we help you with portion size? How can we help you with changing how your mindset is to get you there and be able to stay there? So that's really where like our philosophy kind of comes into. Every single person is different. This isn't a blanket program where day one you do, day two you do. It's going to evolve as each client evolves. And that's kind of what really needs to change me personally, I believe, in the medical field regarding weight and body health, is not pigeonholing every single person saying, well, you're this weight, BMI, you're this. No, there's so many other factors. Just having new kids can be a factor because you're going to eat what they have in front of them. And that's not always the best because you're happy that they're eating something. So, so that's going to change some stuff. So being able to take a step back and realize every individual has those different individualities about them that need to be addressed to really help them become the best version of themselves. And that's really our goal. Maybe the goal for some people is a specific weight loss. I want to be 175. Maybe the goal is just, hey, I want to be able to outrun my dog in the backyard. Or I want to fit in this outfit I haven't fit in 10 years. Or, I mean, heck, one of my goals I'm trying to always be better is, on trash day, to be able to run my trash cans up when they're empty and not feel it. It's like silly little things that let me know my life is getting healthier.
Yeah.
We want people to be able to have those.
Set small little goals and
Oh yeah,
just keep setting the bar out.
Bar a little further, and and it can be a number, but you're more than a number on a scale. That's one of the things we always tell our clients is, yes, if you have that dream, I want to be 160 pounds, we're going to do what we can to get you there. But have other goals, because sometimes we've had clients that go, you know what, I'm at 172, I wanted to be 160, I'm really happy here. Great. Let's focus on making it so you can sustain there. Because an arbitrary number is just that, an arbitrary number.
Right.
So that's really what we're hoping for our clients, is that, at the end of their journey with us, they're just saying, I'm happy with who I am, and I'm happy with this for the rest of my life. And that's really the dream.
How did you get the business started? Because this isn't a franchise. This is the only one.
Yeah. So it was actually my wife who started everything. She worked for years, worked down shock trauma, Baltimore City. And when she went through, got her nursing degree, and eventually got her nurse practitionership, and thankfully Maryland is a full compact authority state, so she essentially has very much the same authorizations as like a doctor and whatnot, she's a full authority. Really fell in love during her nurse practitionership with medically supervised weight loss, with the preventative nature of it, rather than, unfortunately, as a lot of healthcare is nowadays, where it's reactive, waiting for you to have something wrong. And having that experience of getting to really work in communities and with families that are like disenfranchised financially and just priced out of it, that it became her goal, her dream. And when it became her dream, it became my dream. And then I've jumped full into it, and I actually love it. I love this, I love what I do. I love getting to interact with our clients, getting to see them. I know I was telling you earlier, we had a client, she showed us a picture of a dress she wanted to be in, and then all of a sudden she came for appointment wearing the dress and was doing the strut, and it's just like, those are the moments where you go, all right, that's what it's about. Those are the moments that matter. It's not about, profits, and it's not about, success, and that it's about the client's success becomes our success.
Right. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way with real estate.
Mm-hmm.
When I find the house and the people love it, I feel really good about it.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you for a success story, but it doesn't get any better than the lady who pictured the dress.
There's so many other clients that we've had. Some successes are weight. They reach that goal. Some successes, like I can share my own personal successes, things, like I'd love to get below 200 pounds. I'm finally in the 2 teens. I'm happy with that. But, things where you sit there and you have somebody noticing you, saying, hey, you look like you've lost weight. Hey, you seem more energetic and more running, or outrunning my dog in the backyard. But success for every single person can be different. Sometimes the success is medical. We have a lot of clients, particularly like they're on blood pressure medication, and then through working with our program, they eventually get off of that. And, their A1C gets better, and they're just getting more in health, to where their own primary care doctor is like, wow, we're taking you off XYZ, you don't need you have diabetes, you're not using the insulin as much, and those are more successes for some people too.
Yeah, definitely. So it's not just weight loss.
No.
Don't want anybody to think that's the primary focus. It's about a lot of different things. Could you give us some other examples?
So, for instance, like I said, we do men's and women's health. We do hormone therapies for estrogen, testosterone, and common misconception: testosterone is guy, estrogen is girl. It's not true. We have
Right.
both. And you can have guys that have low estrogen and they actually need more, or you can have girls that have low testosterone and need more. But it's also peptides, and peptides, which are naturally produced in the body anyway. They are, growth hormones, often called the anti-aging hormone. And when you're young, your body produces a ton of them. That's why you can eat anything, you can do stuff. It's why we always go, man, if I had my 18-year-old body. But as you get older, it becomes harder and harder for your body to produce it. And so the peptide therapies we do help stimulate that natural production, kind of helping bring back the younger you, which for a lot of clients really can be, a wonderful thing where you just feel more energetic, more youthful, more able to do the stuff you want to do.
Yeah.
And so we offer those kind of services. We work with other, programs to try to help our clients as well. But it really, like I say, I always say it's an individual base on every single person. There are some clients that, yes, they come in and they're just about weight loss. And then we have some clients that come in, they think it's about weight loss, but they hit struggles. And we have the ability, our medical director, she can order labs for people. They can either try to go through like their primary care if they want, which would gladly work with them, or they can go through, we use a company called Rupa Health, which allows them to do a payment plan, because labs can get expensive, let's face it. It is nice to be able to do them and not have to wait, because you can use a payment plan and whatnot, and allows us to kind of see, well, what is that barrier that you might not have known? And then we can offer services, and we're always looking into expanding what services we offer for our clients. We don't want to just be locked into, hey, you're a weight loss clinic. No, we're a wellness clinic. And wellness means different things for different people.
I think that covers pretty much everything I had. Feel free to contact me or Adam if you have questions that we didn't cover that you'd like more information on. But I really appreciate you meeting with me today.
Yeah.
And when you're ready to buy a house, call me.
Yeah. And anybody that wants to. So for us, we are a by appointment only clinic. So essentially what we do, what makes us truly different from our competitors, is that when you go to our website and you schedule an appointment, it is free. You're not paying for a consultation with the medical provider just to find out if a program's right or not for you. We ask that you complete a new patient intake forms, typical forms you'd have in any kind of doctor's office, and we do the appointment free of charge. It's a discovery call, so it's from the comfort of your home, it's from the comfort of your car, wherever you happen to be, and in that way you can make sure it's right before you ever make any sort of financial commitment. And so we do that, and like I said, we are by appointment, so we don't do walk-ins, but we do that to keep our prices as realistic and reasonable for our client as we can. Essentially, if we have staff sitting here for an hour without a client, we got to pay them for that hour.
Yeah.
So if we do it by appointment, then it allows us to really make sure that every appointment is geared specific to you. It's not, oh, well, we got to get you out the door, so in case somebody walks in. No, you have your guaranteed time. You're going to meet every single appointment with a nurse practitioner. You are not meeting with just some random assistant. And that way you're getting that individual care and compassion that really any medical profession should offer. So
That's great. And you can schedule your appointment online.
it schedules entirely online. You can pick the date and time for those discovery calls. We do those calls pretty much 7 days a week. So, and that kind of gives a lot of people that freedom. You don't have to try to squeeze it in on your lunch break. That's already stressful and minimal as it is. You can plan it for evening. You can plan it for on the weekend to be able to do that call. I did one recently, and they were at a soccer game for their kid, and they were just like, "Yeah, just step back," and and that was great. It's perfectly fine. We'll gladly work with our clients. We always want to do that, make sure it's comfortable for them, even before they're a client.
So do you have, I said I was all done, now I have more questions. um, do you have hours like in Havre Grace and hours here?
We do, and we're constantly looking to expand. So traditionally, our Havre de Grace clinic does appointments on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Our Bel Air clinic does on Tuesdays and Thursdays. The nice thing is nobody's locked in. It's not like if you schedule 2 p.m. on Tuesday here, that's it. That's your appointment No, we have the flexibility to work with you. We're always looking to how we're going to expand to offer more for our clients. Our patient portal that we utilize has also a lot of resources that are 100% free for our clients. Journaling, exercise, water intake. I'll openly admit, I stink at tracking macros with meals. It has a wonderful feature where you can just type in cheeseburger and it gives you a breakdown of a cheeseburger. And then you also have a chat feature in there, which we encourage our clients that, if you had a between appointment, something that was coming up, you can reach out to us. You don't have to worry about, I got to wait till I see them again. No. And, sometimes it can be a quick question like, hey, when I come in and see you next, I want to make sure I bring this up as just a reminder. Perfectly fine. Sometimes it's if it's a question, a concern or whatever, and you want to just reach out, we have that ability to be able to essentially act kind of like texting. And so that is nice because it gives you more access to us, and it gives us more access to our clients, where they don't necessarily have to worry about scheduling a phone call, scheduling an appointment. So that helps, I think, for a lot of clients not worried about the accessibility nature of things.
One of the other things that I think Adam covered, but just to reinforce it, during the phone call, excuse me, after you filled out the forms, they will actually be able to tell you, based on the forms you filled out and the conversation on the phone, whether it's going to be a good fit for you or not. You had a really great example. I don't know if you want to throw that out. The person that wanted to lose 3 pounds.
Oh yeah. We've had clients that people that potential client, they come in, and we've had some clients that we never discourage people, but we won't ever try to talk someone in. So essentially had a client, a very nice young lady who was about 108 pounds, wanted to be 105. And while, yes, I would love to support you, our programs, that wouldn't necessarily be, it wouldn't be ethical to try to talk somebody into that for something that's like that, and that's really, the truth of the matter. Now, with all of our clientele, with everybody, we want to make sure we're a right fit, but we also want to make sure that they feel they're a right fit. Yeah. So in no way is it like, oh, well, if I do this call, at the end of it, I need to have made a decision. No, like if you need a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever, like make a decision. Talk to whoever you need to. Talk to your cat. Maybe they're who helps. I don't know. I talk to my dog all the time. But make sure it's right for you. We were essentially, what we're trying to do is say, hey, based on everything, based on your needs, your desires, and based on what we can offer, yes, you be a good fit with us, but we still want you to feel comfortable doing it. Yeah. I don't want to talk somebody into it. I don't want them to feel like they got sold or tricked.
Yeah, that's great. Well, that really is my last question. So again, if you have any questions that we didn't answer during our conversation, feel free to contact Adam. I can answer real estate questions, but I can't answer business questions for Adam. But they're located at 9 West Cortlandt in Bel Air. And as everyone who's familiar with Bel Air knows, parking's tough, so there's plenty of parking around. You might have to walk a few feet, but plenty of parking around. And what's the address in Havre de Grace?
So our address in Havre de Grace is on 121 South Union Avenue. You can find us, honestly, I always tell people, just if you go to our website, which is wholebodybalance.life, and you schedule an appointment, and then we'll, kind of help people, because sometimes you might live in Bel Air, but you work near Havre de Grace, so that might be better, and vice versa. You might work down Baltimore, but you live Newark, Delaware area. We have clients from Delaware, we have clients from PA, we have clients from Maryland. So, we always want to make sure we work with people, but one location might not always be the best for the other, for each other. So we want that kind of freedom for our clients.
All right, great. Well, thanks a lot, Adam. It was a pleasure meeting with you and
Yeah.
talking.